Yo, Wagwan, we're back with another video for your head tops, and today we got more JJK for you fresh off the press. A new character trailer has just dropped showcasing the 3 new characters that I spoke about in my last video. We're gonna do a live reaction to it because I haven't seen it yet, and then we've got some new gameplay for your head tops as well. I'll try my best to break down the trailer and then we can get into that gameplay, but make sure if you're new here, you press the like button, subscribe up to the channel and tap the notification bell. Remember, if we hit the subscriber goal of 3k sub, we'll get a whole new match of full gameplay on the channel. Without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so we're going to be seeing all the characters from the scans: Eso, Mahito, and Nanami. And it looks like Nanami's first. Let's go.
Let's fight like we mean it.
Okay, that definitely looks like a cursed attack there. I'm seeing black flashes come out.
I won't miss.
Ooh, okay. That looks quite sick. I heard there's an extra buff as well around that if you actually do the timing correctly on this move.
I'll bill you for the overtime later.
Okay, that was nice. That could have been his awakening. All right, we got Mahito up next.
Show me a good time,
That probably was the auto combo there. Now we're seeing some ranged attacks. And finally, we get to see the domain expansion. I know a lot of people were saying, does Mahito have the domain expansion? Well, yes, he does. And then we got Eso and his brother, Kechizu. And it looks like Esso's going to be the lead character, and Kechizu kind of just jumps in and helps out with a few attacks here and there. And this could be their awakening move right here. And next up, we've got a key thing, which is some joint techniques, the joint attacks. We got Nanami and Gojo teaming up, and that looks like Mahito and Jogo have some sort of joint attack too. So this does confirm that the curses do have joint attacks between each other, which is sick. So it looks like every character should have a unique joint attack when they team up with another person. That leads us nicely into our new gameplay, which is going to be more joint attacks that you haven't seen before. So first up, we got Toge, Inumaki, and Panda, and this is their joint attack right here. So Panda turns into gorilla mode, dashes at the opponent and chucks them at full speed straight into Inumaki, and he just tells them to get the hell out of here because they go flying. I'm pretty sure your levels affect how much damage your team attack does as well. Next up, we got Gojo and Nobara, and Gojo just teleports behind the opponent, kicks them, and then follows up with a big punch straight into the ground. If you're wondering why he's hitting Nobara, it's because the other team had a Nobara as well. From what I've seen, it looks like specific characters have joint attacks where they both get in on the cutscene, and then there's other joint attacks where one person just takes the lead role if they don't have a canonical team event. Next up, we got Itadori, Yuji, and my boy Megumi, and these men are just throwing straight hands. This is literally the fight back meme because they are just punching the hell out of the opponent. Everyone's getting their licks in. The other Donnie is not fighting back. Literally, it's peak. Alright, next up, we've got Yuji and Gojo joint attack, and this one is pretty straightforward. Yuji is there charging up his energy, and he hits man straight in the chest. And as you can see, it does so much damage. In some of the previous trailers, they do give us a sneak peek of some of the elements of the joint attacks between characters. Joint attacks are actually free to use. They don't take any cursed energy, and the way that you do them is pressing down on your analog stick and the square button. Although joint attacks are free to use, they are actually quite tricky to get off because you have to be next to your opponent when that joint attack goes off, and then you have to jump up and try and get the hit off as well. And because it's a 2v2 battle, you're never really going to have that free time to get the joint attack off because somebody else is always going to be fighting you, so you have to coordinate with your team to get it off. Like I mentioned earlier, set teams will have special interactions during the joint attack, like Toge, Inumaki, and Panda, for example, whereas others may not have that interaction like Nobara and Gojo. If you made it this far into the video, comment down below your favorite joint attack, and remember to subscribe. If we hit the subscribe goal of 3k subs, then we will upload another full match of gameplay on the channel.